Steph Curry has just stunned the basketball world with a move no one saw coming, and it has put the Warriors' future at serious risk. The face of Golden State, the leader of their dynasty, made a decision that left fans in disbelief and rivals buzzing. For years, Curry has been the steady hand guiding the franchise, but this shocking twist raises questions about where the team is headed next. Is this a sign of frustration with the front office? A push for immediate change? Or the beginning of something bigger that could alter the Warriors' entire direction? One thing's for sure, the Bay is shaken, and the NBA is paying very close attention. The Golden State Warriors have been at the center of basketball history for the past decade, and at the heart of it all has been Stephen Curry. The baby-faced assassin, the revolutionary shooter, the man who changed the way the game is played forever. For years, Curry has been the ultimate warrior, carrying this franchise on his back, hitting impossible shots, silencing doubters, and proving time and time again that greatness comes in all forms. But now, everything feels different. Something just happened that has the NBA world stunned, and fans are left asking themselves, what does this mean for the Warriors' future? Steph Curry has just made a move that no one saw coming. And this isn't just another viral clip or a highlight reel moment. This is bigger. This is about his future, his legacy, and the very survival of the Golden State Warriors dynasty. After all these years of loyalty, of blood, sweat, and tears, Curry has shaken the NBA with a decision that threatens to alter everything we thought we knew about Golden State's future. The move wasn't loud or flashy at first, but its ripple effect has left fans and analysts scrambling to understand what just happened. Reports started to break out in the last 24 hours, and immediately, Warriors fans flooded social media with shock, confusion, and in some cases, anger. Stephen Curry, the man who has always represented stability, loyalty, and leadership in Golden State, made a choice that has everyone questioning if the Warriors' era of dominance is truly coming to an end. This isn't just another rumor about a trade or free agent signing. This is personal. This is emotional. And this could determine whether the Warriors rise again or completely collapse in the coming seasons. Let's rewind for a moment. For years, people have wondered when Curry would finally show frustration with the front office. When he would finally reach a breaking point with the constant drama surrounding Draymond Green, the declining play of Klay Thompson, and the uncertainty of the young players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. Fans have debated endlessly. Is Curry too loyal for his own good? Would he ever demand a trade? Would he ever pull a LeBron James and choose to control his own destiny? For the longest time, the answer always seemed to be no. Curry was Golden State. Golden State was Curry. But now, with this move, that bond suddenly feels fragile. So, what exactly happened? Reports reveal that Curry has quietly but firmly put pressure on the Warriors' front office. Sources say he's made it clear that he will not waste his remaining prime years on a team that cannot compete for championships. At 37 years old, Steph knows the window is closing, and this was his way of saying, enough is enough. He wants changes, and he wants them now. That might sound normal, superstars always demand help, but here's the catch. Curry didn't just say it behind closed doors. He made his message public, in his own way, sending shockwaves through the NBA community. During a press appearance, Curry was asked about his future, about how long he sees himself in Golden State. Instead of giving his usual diplomatic answer about loyalty and building with the team, he paused. He smiled, but then he dropped a line that no one expected. He said, "At the end of the day, I just want to win. Whatever it takes." That one sentence, that one moment, sent fans into a frenzy. It wasn't the usual safe, Warriors for life comment. It was something else. It was a warning. NBA insiders quickly picked up on it. Analysts debated endlessly on ESPN, F-Zone, and across podcasts. Was Steph Curry hinting at a possible exit? Was he finally done being the nice guy? And was this his way of telling ownership that the time for loyalty without results was over? The reality is clear. Curry just put the Warriors on notice. Imagine being Joe Lacob or Mike Dunleavy Jr. right now. Your franchise icon, the man who built your entire brand, the reason your team has a dynasty, is essentially saying, "Fix this team, or I might walk away." That is every owner's worst nightmare. And it's not just empty talk. Curry has the power to back it up. He has the respect of the fans, the love of the league, and the arsome of a legend. If he decided tomorrow that he wanted out, there would be 30 NBA teams lining up to offer everything they had for even a chance to land him. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Warriors. Because this isn't just about Curry. This is about the entire future of the team. Golden State has been walking a tightrope for years now, trying to balance the aging core with developing young talent. But time has run out. The truth is, Klay Thompson isn't the same player he used to be. Draymond Green is still valuable, but his antics and his declining athleticism make him a gamble. Andrew Wiggins has been inconsistent, and the young players, while talented, are still unproven. Curry knows this. He sees the writing on the wall. He knows that unless something major changes, his days of competing for championships could be over. And he refuses to accept that. The shocking part isn't that Curry wants to win. Everyone knows that. The shocking part is that he's finally willing to put everything on the line to force change. That's why fans are stunned. That's why the NBA is buzzing. Because for the first time in his career, Steph Curry is making it clear that his loyalty has limits. Now the big question, what happens next? The Warriors have two options. They can double down on their veterans, make a blockbuster trade, and try to give Curry one last legitimate shot at a title. Or they can hesitate, stay cautious, and risk losing not only their chance at a championship but also the trust of the greatest player in franchise history. The first path could mean going after a superstar. Names like Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or even Jimmy Butler have been floated around. The second path could mean disaster. Because if Curry ever decided to leave, the Golden State Warriors would collapse overnight. Fans are already reacting like it's the end of the world. Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit are full of posts saying things like Curry would never leave, right? And if Steph demands a trade, I'm done with basketball. The emotional bond between Curry and the Warriors fanbase is unlike anything else in sports right now. This isn't like when Kevin Durant left for Brooklyn. This isn't like when LeBron left Cleveland the first time. This would be bigger, more heartbreaking, because Curry isn't just a superstar, he is the identity of the Golden State Warriors. And yet, this shocking move proves that even legends have breaking points. Even Curry has his limits. It doesn't mean he's leaving tomorrow. It doesn't mean he's asking for a trade right this second. But it does mean that the Warriors are now officially on notice. Every move they make from this point forward will be judged not just by the fans, not just by the analysts, but by Stephen Curry himself. He has sent a message loud and clear: do not waste my time. Do not waste my legacy. If you're wondering just how serious this is, think about this. The last time Curry made a public statement even remotely like this was years ago, and it pushed the Warriors to go all in and bring Kevin Durant to Golden State. That move created one of the most unstoppable teams in NBA history. Could we be on the verge of another seismic shift like that? Could the Warriors actually pull off another franchise-changing move to keep Curry happy? Or will they fail, and watch the greatest shooter in history slowly fade away on a team that no longer competes at the highest level? This isn't just a story about basketball. It's a story about loyalty, legacy, and the painful reality of time. Curry has given everything to Golden State. He has redefined the game. He has filled arenas. He has inspired a generation of players. But now, he wants one thing in return: a real shot at another championship. And if the Warriors can't give him that, then his shocking move might only be the beginning of a much bigger story. Because let's be real. If Curry ever decided to leave, imagine the chaos. Imagine Steph Curry in a Lakers uniform, teaming up with LeBron James for one final run. Imagine Curry joining Giannis in Milwaukee, creating the most unstoppable duo in the league. Imagine Curry in New York, becoming the hero that Knicks fans have been waiting for decades. The possibilities are endless, and the NBA would explode if it ever happened. That's why this story has everyone on edge. Because now,